7:14 p.m. Tuesday, October 6th, 2020, episode number 823 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan Larroquette, and this is Seth Romatelli. Hello, Seth.
Hello, Jonathan. It's great to have you here.
Sorry I'm so leggy. I hope it's not distracting for you.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to try to make it through without,
I know.
damn.
If you got them,
Baby.
flaunt them.
I mean,
Shake your moneymaker. I was very hot when
yes, you were.
still very hot.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
We all are. Mizu.
You're hot. Everyone's hot.
8:20. I guess there's a couple of fellas showing off their legs in here right now.
I'm
huh?
not the only one around here
Ooh.
gamming it up over there.
823, Yeah Dude, America through the eyes of two Americans, Jonathan Larroquette and Seth Romatelli, and we started in February of 2006. It's now October of 2020, and in this episode, we're going to kind of finish off...
What's on your shirt?
Oh, what?
What's on your shirt?
Oh.
Besides a Western design?
Oh, this whole thing.
What is that?
In between...
Episodes?
Yeah, we just got the mail, and I got up my ballot. I voted.
You voted. You voted for Rocky, Bullwinkle,
Well, we
and
have official
Kanye.
ballot. I came in here. I'm like looking for Joseph R. Biden and Kamala D. Harris, but I didn't know I had the option of Joe Jurgensen and Jeremy Spike Cohen. No one told me.
The Cohen boys.
The Cohen boys. Howie Hawkins and Angela Nicole
Joey
Walker.
Spike what?
Jeremy Spike Cohen. I guess you can throw a nickname now on a ballot. And then down at the end, Rocky de la Fuente Guerra is running for president. His vice president is, the name sounds familiar, Kanye Omari West. He is running for vice president on my ballot.
In California.
And on my ballot, baby. Is this a real ballot?
I don't know.
Because I thought Kanye was running for president.
But in
My fake ballot,
he's vice president.
he's vice
and
president. Rocky for president.
Dog. We are fucked.
I've voted 7 times in my life. You have voted 6 times in your life. The first election. You'd like to? Okay. You had the opportunity to vote.
Yes, exactly.
It was in 1992. I stepped into that ballot box. You were still a boy.
I don't think I've ever not voted for a president.
Yeah, you started
Since
in
I was able.
96. So in
my
92
My first election was
was
the
1996. Bill Clinton over Bob Dole.
Who won that one?
Bill Clinton over Bob Dole.
So Bobby Dole. Yeah, I voted in that one.
So 96, you voted in 2000. George H.W. Bush beat Mr. Al Gore. 2004, George W. Bush beat Mr. John Kerry.
Voted both of those.
2008, Barry over McCain. 2012, Barry over Romney.
Yep.
2016, Hillary Clinton lost. And now it's
Here we are.
2020. And now it's 2020.
Now you read something on there.
That Gloria La Riva and Sunil Freeman,
We're
president and vice president.
We're running.
It's amazing.
No, that you can send that in no later than when?
I think that it said it was, you have up until, was it 17 days after the election?
After the election.
No, if it's post, it has to be, I don't know, I put the rest. It's enormous. That's the first problem. By opening it, I already just threw my vote away. Like just opening the envelope,
lost some
I did
piece
something.
Of vital
I've lost,
document. Yeah.
It was literally like a pound and a half. It was like a fucking the September issue dropped in. Vote. Fucking. But I didn't know. I saw Biden, but I didn't know Joey Jurgensen was in the mix.
Spiky.
I didn't know Spiky Jurgensen was running for president. How the fuck is this country so jacked up that when it comes down to it, we get those 2 options, which is already like, well, that's kind of weird. There's, so many questions.
Yeah,
and then why?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Rocky?
Yeah.
Rocky and Kanye.
Yeah.
We did it.
I don't know.
Who the fuck is Joe Jurgensen and Jeremy Spike Cohen? How are they on an election ballot for president?
I don't know.
Write-in candidate right there at the bottom. Don't tempt me with those legs. I'll fucking write you right
Jonathan
in.
Leggy Larroquette.
Leggy lamb gam.
Jonathan Lamb
Gammy Larroquette.
Laro. For advice.
Mizu and Gammy Larroquette. Listen, it was in June of 2018 where a gentleman on Hobart Boulevard put this up in the neighborhood. You can give him a call.
Should I?
Help stop the torture. Corporations are using innumerable tactics to harass people. That's true.
100%.
These torture programs include street theater, fabricated public displays.
Yeah.
Constantly seeing street theater.
Yeah.
How much mime do I see on Hobart?
I don't think he means that.
Oh, he doesn't? Voice to skull, that's inserted dialogue or images, including pornography, subliminal messages, and mind reading.
Fuck.
Am I seeing voice to skull or am I feeling voice to skull?
What? This is voice. We are voice
We
to
are
skull.
voice to skull. We are pornography.
We are visual,
Triple
mental
X comedy.
psychological pornography.
Electromagnetic weapons, that's sonar, radio waves, and x-rays. What about fucking, this guy didn't even know 5G 2 years ago. If he knew now.
UID, voice to skull.
UID, 5G, fucking.
UI 5G.
Nanotechnology, tiny
Duh.
particles administered throughout the body, stimulated remotely to create pain and disease. Your eyes could be a camera. These technologies are so advanced, Jonathan, that they target an individual. That individual is made to feel insane. They not only experience excruciating pain, but also they're not believed by their family members, peers, or friends. The security agencies, FBI, police, CIA, are looking the other way. Many people have written and recorded their experiences, and they're crying out for your help. Please help disconnect these victims from this torture. What good is your degree if you don't use it with wisdom?
But what do I do?
My degree in mass communications at Emerson College before the internet.
Communications. That's all we're talking about.
So that's why he came to me.
But what do we do?
Well, we stopped the fabricated public displays of street theater.
But how do we do that? Breaking up.
Kill mimes. Kill the mimes is what he's saying.
There was a guy in my neighborhood that was getting into that, but he would also
Street theater?
shout. Well, no, he would call out street theater when he would see it.
What, Dan, I don't know what this is. You have a very firm grasp on fabricated public displays. I don't know what that means.
Meaning that the social interactions that we see in the world aren't
Are not real.
They're like put-ons.
Actors.
So he would break these up by shouting out racial slurs and
that's not good.
obscenities
That's
like
not
in
good.
public
And
to try to get everyone all flustered. But then he'd be like, "Oh, calm down. Like, it's just because I know that, like," and he was saying that it's Big Blue that they're using to like crunch the numbers and like set up all the scenarios and shit. But a lot of the same stuff.
Maybe if we hooked these
Voice
two up,
to skull might be the same dude. He might have just gotten run out of one neighborhood and into
took it
another.
over there, and he knew to find me here. He knew to find you there.
323 phone number.
Yeah, you can call him up.
Maybe I'll just send him a text.
Why don't you shoot him a test about voice to skull? Just give him the fucking, give him the fucking. Where can he find the show? Just let him know.
Just send him the URL.
Just send him the 888-842-3357. Seth wants to talk about it. Trust.
V to S. Voice to skull.
He wants to talk
UID,
about it. V
voice
to
to
S.
skull since 2006. Double voice to skull.
I was at an exhibit at the Los Angeles Central Library called 21 Collections. Every object has a story. It was an exhibit about
an
exhibitions.
exhibit? Oh,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
I don't even know what it means. It was found paper airplanes, privacy linings from the insides of mailing envelopes.
What does that mean?
Literally like collections of
How do you remove privacy linings from envelopes?
I guess you collect the envelopes and then
And then,
you
like,
cut
iron them out or
privacy.
cut 'em
Yeah,
out?
You gotta like with voice to skull, you can just get them out. They had matchbooks from Los Angeles gay bars, which was amazing.
That's dope.
60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and a huge, every hot spot, known and unknown. They also had a century of candy wrappers, which is where hence
That's
we
cool.
had this 100% natural goodness, no preservatives, 39 cents high protein bar from Jack LaLanne. Jack LaLanne in his little fucking blue jumpsuit, his little romper, his fucking body shredded. Maximum gains here. Let me take a peek. What am I looking at protein-wise in this high protein bar? Oh, 8.5. Oh, you guys were cute. You had some
Pretty
cute
high protein for back
back
in
in
the
the
day.
60s. I guess those are some high gains.
That's some gains. How many calories?
Minimal gains.
You just got to eat more of them.
I guess you got to eat 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's baby. I mean,
Baby gains.
baby dog. I give my infant. I mean, I go 42
Grams?
on an isotech in the morning, easy.
42 grams of protein in your baby
My
in the
baby's,
morning?
you see my baby's calves?
That's a lot, dude.
8.5.
It's got to be tough on their kidneys.
Hey
at
guys,
that
you
age.
working out down in Venice? I got a protein bar. It's got 8
It's gonna
grams of
knock
protein.
your socks off.
What? 8 grams? Gains. Baby gains. You guys ain't shit.
Worked for him.
It worked for
He
him.
lived until he was 120 or something.
Oh my God.
How old was he? 100?
119. It's unbelievable.
He was over 90, wasn't he?
How'd you do it? My protein bar. He was eating these up until the day he died.
It
They
was
found
the
one
last
of
thing
these.
he
They found
ate.
one of these rappers in bed with him when he died. 8.5. You guys were fucking cute. I was watching the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2018 induction ceremony.
How old is that? He was born in 1914. He died in 2011.
2011, is that 97?
Yeah.
Wow.
Told you.
That's so good.
He's jacked.
He's so ripped, dog.
He's 96.
96. But, I mean, body, cut right. But the biceps, mad tiny. The gains were there,
But not.
but the biceps were mad tiny. So that's cool. I mean, I love him to death.
God bless him.
Incredible. God bless him. Great shape. Took chairs and shit and made it happen. But at 8.5, baby biceps.
It was a bridge.
Remember Little Hercules?
Bridge to another.
It was a bridge to Little Hercules,
To little Hercules. Yeah.
who was going 42
I mean, I was.
at breakfast.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
So
Now,
you
how
modeled.
Come
it's
little,
you-
how come Little Hercules didn't have a protein bar? How come nobody got on that? Was it too
because
early?
like child services intervened before he was able to
Took his
launch
crazy
product.
father away, and
Yeah.
I would have fucking taken. I would have
He's
had merch.
around, right? He's just he's leaned out.
He's not as cut. You saying?
I'm just saying he's not as bulked.
Okay.
He's leaned out in his early adolescence, and his father, I think, was
Disowned
in prison.
him, as he should. Because if that was my kid, dopest merch, tanks, the real deep cut tanks,
deep cut tanks, and running Russian bell bottom, running,
Yeah.
jogging pants.
amazing protein bars with at least 42. Little Hercules protein bar with 43. 43, that's more than 42.
He moved him to L.A. to make him a child star,
Yeah.
and then I think the police intervened or something at some point.
That's when I have to step in. Okay, you brought him here.
Let me go from-
You
let me-
go back to Russia. Your work's done
I got
here.
this.
I got this. There
Yeah.
ain't no vodka here in this training program. Get the fuck out of here. I would have that kid on the top.
You would be at the top right now.
Fucking Hercules, a little mini barbarian. I would have had that remake already in the
A
mix.
little Conan,
Oh my god. Fucking prequel?
little Conan,
Little prequel? Listen.
streaming on Amazon. Little
Fucking
Conan.
stream that shit on Prime. Little Conan. We're in the 3rd season. Ray Lewis got up on that stage. Lapel mic. Couldn't give him a regular mic because he's fucking ready to prowl. Goes off for 35 fucking minutes at his Hall of Fame induction speech. People dripping in sweat sitting outside in Canton, Ohio in August. Hot as fuck. Listen to me carefully. When God tells you something, believe him. Listen to me. I am. 5, 15, 75. Remember 5 and remember 7. Okay. 5, 15, 75. But remember 5 and remember 7. All right, I can do that.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have a recurring attitude in my message. 5, 15, 75. I thought he said 5 and 7.
Then I only
5, 15, 75.
and 5 and 7.
My mother had me ironically when she was 15 years old.
Number 1.
5, 15, 75. You hear me?
Yeah. I'm
Crazy,
listening.
right?
A recurring attitude?
Tell you about numbers and recurring attitudes. 5, 15, 75,
All
right?
We got 15 so far.
I played 17 years.
Okay.
Okay. I go to the University of Miami, right? I signed one of the last scholarships ever given. The coach asked me, what was the number you wanted? He said the last numbers we got are these numbers, and those numbers was 5 and 2. I thought it was 5, 15, 75, and 7. And I said, give me that 52. And he said, why do you like 52? And I said, that's God's number.
7.
5 plus 2 is 7. Okay. Well, that's a lot. He's really, okay. Yeah. That's completion. I played 17 years.
That's 8.
I leave 17 years. I go play in Super Bowl 47.
That's 11.
But it has a 7 in it? I get inducted and go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Super Bowl 52.
That's 7 again.
Okay, and that's good. It has his number. That's a good one.
7.
Yeah, it's his number and it's 52, so
Okay,
that's good.
okay.
Okay. Man, God's something else. Man, God is something else. Man, God is something else.
But there's how many more minutes of this?
Numbers. You can play with numbers.
52 more minutes.
You can
of
play
this?
with numbers, but some numbers you can't change.
Like
everyone that you just did? Because I thought it was 5, 15, 75, but it was also 7, but it was also 2
and 5
and 5
by themselves.
divided,
And then together.
subtracted but added, in numbers and God.
Well,
So what are you going to do? You know? This is episode 823. 8
What is
plus 2 plus 3 is what?
13.
13. Apartment
1
number
plus
7.
3 is 4.
Minus 7 is 6.
4 beauty boys.
4 beauty boys. 6. Devil. Jesus? I don't know. So, yeah, but that's true. He said numbers, and that went on for 35 minutes.
That's nuts.
And people were hot because it's, August, and
And the truth
and
burns.
the truth burns like numbers.
Sinners.
Like Numbers, the TV show Numbers? Yeah, like that. I got a list here from August of 2018. I don't know when you wrote this. If I hand this to you,
When I wrote this.
you might be able to tell me when you wrote a list of your desired destinations.
This is in my hand, in my
You
script.
have a bucket list here.
Okay.
You've written out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 desired destinations that you said to yourself, in my lifetime, these are the 7 places that I want to visit more than any other places on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
Number 1,
Zion National Park.
the Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos.
I bet that's still on the list.
Okay.
It's not. Okay. How about Ethiopia?
Still on the list.
You could get there.
Galapagos I would go to as well.
Okay. Number 3, Big Bear, Snow Summit, Lake Tahoe.
Been to those.
Snow Summit. Galapagos Islands,
Ethiopia.
and Snow Summit for snowboarding. What? 4, Oregon. Could be the last Blockbuster in Bend.
Yeah.
Could be.
It could be a lot of things.
Could be Stumptown in Portland. It could be a many things.
Yeah. This was probably pre-Stumptown.
Number 5.
How many more were we?
We got 5, 6, and 7. 5, Sedona to go camping.
Yeah.
You did that.
Well,
You
that
lived it,
was
yeah. You were there.
revisiting my stomping grounds. Yeah.
Well, this one's I don't know if this one happened. I hope it did. It's still probably time to do this. Oakland Dead shows for Chinese New Year.
I didn't know I had that written down in there. I didn't get to those shows. My friend Strider, who worked for the Dead, gave me a crew neck.
Now?
Like last year, crew neck.
From those shows.
A crew neck, crew sweatshirt from those shows.
You should somehow get that. You should put your own on the back of that shirt. Could you take this writing and put it on the back? Embroider within your handwriting, Oakland shows for Chinese New Year. Last and certainly not least, camping in Zion National Park.
That was my first guess.
So
Never been to Zion.
never been to Zion. You've not yet been to the Galapagos.
Never been to Oakland.
Ethiopia, Oakland, Oregon,
I've been to Snow Summit.
the Snow Summit. So you had a wish list of 7 places. 30 years ago, you went to one. That was snowboarding one day on a Tuesday in Snow Summit. But that's what life is. It affords us. But that's just it. You never know time. You need to get on these things. God, to look back on this, like as an old man, and be like, I didn't actually get. Well, no, I did.
I did get to
I did. I
Snow
remember
Summit.
that Tuesday. We boarded for a couple hours at
few
Snow
hours.
Summit.
I got
Yeah,
hungry.
I
and
pulled
then-
a hammy. I got hungry. We smoked a J and left. So life is funny. You do things. You don't do
You don't
things.
do others.
It's funny.
Oh shit!
It's amazing. We're all doing our best, you know.
I was supposed to go to Zion. I had reservations at the RV park in Zion this April that I canceled because of COVID.
Wow.
I had 2 weeks out there.
You would
I'm gonna do Bryce Canyon, Zion. Was
cross
gonna
number 7 right off the list.
but nope.
But nope.
COVID had to come.
Yep.
That's funny.
That's funny. I called my dad on his cell phone on Friday night, July 13th, 2018, to say hello to my old man. How you doing?
On my sister's birthday.
Is July 13th? Amazing. So, while your sister was celebrating her birthday, I called my father on the phone to tell him about her birthday.
Yeah.
And I heard, without love, where would you be now? Na 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 na. And this wasn't playing on a radio. I was hearing live music. Without love. I was hearing the Doobie Brothers.
Doobie cousins.
The Doobie Cousins.
The Doobie nephews.
I said,
Where the fuck are you?
where the fuck are you?
And he said, I'm in upstate New York.
He said, I'm in Guilford, New Hampshire. It's the summer of living dangerously. It's Steely Dan, the Doobie Brothers.
I mean, God bless them.
So what are you going to do? I mean, your
You
sister
got
would
to
have loved
see
that.
the Dan.
Saw the Dan.
Got to see Figs.
Well, everyone was there.
It's like people I made fun of for going to see some incarnation of Van Halen. I ain't laughing now.
Oh, you're not laughing now, dog. You were making fun of them for doing that? Oh, like a later iteration.
A couple of years ago,
Okay.
being like, don't.
Don't.
But then like, definitely
Do.
do.
But don't.
But don't, but do.
But do. Without love.
Where would you be by now? Na, na, na.
And they were going for it.
Oh.
Backup singers
What
going.
up? Yeah.
Everyone going for it. Yeah. So Doobie Brothers. I'll call you back.
I gotta go.
The
I'm
Dan's
fucking
beyond.
I'm toasted right now.
Becker Fagan. What are you gonna do?
Waiting for Figs.
It was in 2018. We were
The Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan
That's
in
the,
New Hampshire.
in Guilford, New Hampshire. That was the Summer of Living Dangerously tour.
That was the name of their tour.
the Summer of Living Dangerously.
Dangerously because they were too old to be
Everyone
on the road.
on the cusp of leaving us.
Like
This is a crazy idea. We're gonna call it Crazy Idea
for old men.
for old men, but we went with the Summer of Living Dangerously. Without love, where would you be now? No. I don't know. Where
I'm not
would we
sure.
be?
Where would we be right now?
I don't know. We were watching episode 1 of The Connors on ABC. And Aunt Jackie, she pulled Dan aside. She needed to speak to him. In episode 1 of the sitcom The Connors on ABC. Dan, can I talk to you for a minute?
Wait, was it called The Connors? This after Roseanne?
This is
After Roseanne has exited
there was some
the show?
issues with Roseanne Barr and
So
her
this
behavior.
was the first episode of the new
The Connors.
improved.
New and improved sitcom, The Connors.
Yeah.
Dan, can I talk to you for a minute? I just got a call from a friend in the coroner's office. The autopsy found that it wasn't a heart attack. Dan, Roseanne OD'd on opioids. Dan looked at Aunt Jackie Lynn. Not possible.
Well,
not possible because this is a sitcom at 8 o'clock on ABC.
But she did have a pill problem in the show prior to this.
We didn't know she died.
No, we did know this.
Well, we knew.
I knew this.
Dan.
No, they did it. They addressed it on the show.
Oh, Dan didn't know. Dan thought she died following knee surgery. He didn't realize that she was like hiding pills, and he blamed the neighbor.
No, he did realize. There was an episode where they addressed her pill problem before she was fired. And then they used
Roseanne?
On Roseanne. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because he blames Mary Steenburgen, Marcy, the neighbor.
Mary Steenburgen?
Mary Steenburgen. Because Darlene's finding pills all over the place. Dog, she's got pills hidden everywhere. All over the fucking house. Dan didn't know. Because he thought he was on a comedic sitcom, 4-camera
But it got
network. But it got like wicked dark. And that's what signaled to us where we were headed. Things were about to get dark. You're gonna find
I'm in
Roseanne's we didn't
she also, meanwhile, she blamed in real life
that's
her
curious.
racist tweets on sleeping pills.
On pills. Good call.
But
Good call.
yeah. There was an episode called Netflix and Pill.
Oh, I like that.
Where she's like popping too many fucking Vikes on the show.
Oh, we know I'm saying Dan doesn't know.
Who's Dan? John
John
Goodman?
Goodman.
No, he confronts her on the show about
On
it.
Roseanne.
Yes.
Saying you're taking too many pills.
Yes.
Interesting.
God damn this fucking life. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this?
Because you want to know. Netflix and pills.
And my knee is holding a gun to my head.
Roseanne, her knee's been bothering her. She's.
Oh my God, are you watching like an interview with? All right, stop now.
But it is.
Okay, so we know
she has a fucked up knee and
she's taking pills to.
And she's like,
okay.
"Oh, my pills are missing," and it's like, "Your pills aren't missing, bitch.
Okay.
Like you're like cheeking them."
You're like doing.
And then they were
Okay.
like, "Oh, let's just ride that out and be like,
Let's kill her.
She OD'd. Let's kill this
Let's
bitch
kill her.
because she's a racist bitch."
Yeah, let's kill her on pills.
She's a racist pillhead in real life and on this show.
Can we kill her? I think it's episode
Can we
1.
kill her and still keep making all the money on this show?
Let's kill her.
Let's kill her and see if we can find out.
Let them live.
What about DJ?
DJ, man. Good actor.
Great.
Oh my God.
It's too short.
Good
Too
actor.
short-lived.
Good actor. Let them live. There are more than 100 uncontacted tribes around the world. Amazing. You'd like to think that, I'm just saying, that was 2 years ago. We've probably gotten to 80 or 81 of them.
I don't know.
I would imagine.
I don't think so. Because there are still rules that, like,
Yeah, but who follows rules anymore?
no one.
You know? So you've got 100 uncontacted tribes. They're just living their lives,
Yeah.
how they live them.
Yeah.
And I imagine people are showing up with switches and like showing them shit that
Giving them switches.
giving them switches and Toblerones.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can't handle either one of these emotionally or physically.
Yeah.
I cannot play this switch or eat this Toblerone. But we're like, it's awesome. I think we've gotten to 81 of 100 by
So
now.
there's
19 left. And they've got basically, the only thing that helped them was the coronavirus because it slowed us from fucking their shit up.
Yeah.
But I think by middle of 2021, we'll get to the rest.
There's a couple of good documentaries about.
Do you ever have a Sour Patch Kid?
Pop it in your mouth.
And the person's looking at us and we're holding it out and they're trying to be nice so they take it.
Yeah, 'cause
they
it's
think,
like-
why would they give me something crazy? But I give them like a Mio and a fucking Sour Patch Kid.
and they go into like anaphylactic.
And then, and then the body starts
shock.
shaking and I'm like, well, that's 82.
Yeah.
And let's get to the next one. No, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a switch.
Do you like that? This is a buttery croissant.
Here's a butter croissant and a switch.
Are you down? They look like they like it. Leave them alone. Yeah, there's less than 100. There's no way in 2 years we didn't get to one of them
Probably.
and do something
And
fucked
they
up.
maybe also came out.
Oh, they had to because we're probably
Yeah,
burning the
that's the
fucking
other
trees
thing,
down
is they're
around,
like-
bulldozing towards
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck is that?
Yeah.
It's a bulldozer. Move it or lose it. You think they heard us? Yeah. Not good.
No.
Not good. Shrinking. They're moving along with the other fucking animals or, the birds that live there. They're all,
Fleeing.
the birds are coming into contact with shit that they never like. What the fuck is this leftover shit?
Yeah.
Have some. That's a cigarette.
Lord.
Eat it.
Here's a cigarette.
Eat what's in the, eat what's in there, bird.
the interior of
Eat the
cigarette.
interior of the Pall Mall, bird. November 2018, Playboy Advisor.
We never got to do a Playboy
We never
Advisor.
got to do a Playboy Advisor.
That was a dream of ours.
Think of all the great advice.
That was a dream of ours. To be asked as a guest.
I had a lot of Playboy dreams. Didn't get to any of them. Never met Hef. Never made it to the mansion.
I met Hef.
know
I
you
made it
did.
to the mansion.
You were in the grotto.
I've been in the grotto.
You never got to
I met the Hogan boys.
answer this insane question. Jonathan, I'm in a polyamorous relationship with 2 women. This year will be the first time we're together for the holidays, but I have no game plan for introducing them to my relatives. I love both women and don't want to have to choose between them. Is this the right time to introduce my lifestyle to my family, or should I ask my lovers to decide? Gotta bring them. This year more than ever.
This year?
Yeah.
Or that year?
This year, because if the election's on the 3rd and you can count ballots for 17 days, we could push right into Thanksgiving. It's going to be hot,
Holiday
hot anyway. You might as well bring the whole fucking
The whole
triad
pod.
in. Send them right down next to your fucking uncle.
Bring the pod in.
Bring the pod in next to the red cap and let them loose. See what happens.
Let him hash it out.
Let them talk about things. Ideologies and such. You kick back, watch the Cowboys lose, and fucking go about your business.
Yeah. Catch the last train home.
Yeah. Solo, of course. Yeah, now's the time.
Yeah, that might not be. You don't want to really. You don't want to deal with anything too. You don't want to broach anything too challenging, or potentially challenging.
Ever.
With any family.
With anybody about anything. Best just to
Just zip it.
just zip it and just live a bottled up fucking.
No, I just think you might want to. If you're bringing your pod to Thanksgiving, then you got to let everyone know ahead of time. I'm bringing the pod. What do you mean? Well, I'm in a.
Okay, well, there's a
I'm in a-
Showtime show.
I'm
I'd
in a
like you to.
throuple.
There's some
I
seasons.
want you to watch a show called Polyamory.
I'm going to give you my password, and I
My
want you to go to
Showtime
Showtime anytime.
password.
Can you download the app? Oh, fuck. How are we going to do it? All right. You really want to just bring it in and just let it loose over those green beans. Let it loose.
Man, families just
Ooh, it's rough, huh?
fuck a lot of things up for everybody.
Well, they from the get-go, because of the lies, because of the deceit and the darkness of the attics and the basements. It's built on so many hidden lies.
Yeah.
And secrets.
Yeah.
That
To begin with.
for generations.
Yeah.
So by the time you get
It gets to you and
something
your
cool like a
secret
fucking
weird shit.
triad, dope thruple,
Can't handle it.
you wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Too many secrets and or lies.
Foundation's not strong
Foundation
enough.
ain't strong. It's in quicksand. So
It's far too challenging.
far too challenging. So anyway, enjoy that. Pass those green beans. What's that?
Yeah.
Those twice baked. What's going on with that?
What is this? Twice baked?
Interesting. Twice baked. So anyway, yeah, I like marijuana because I'm baked, and I have these 2 beautiful. Let me explain to you the situation, everybody.
Everybody.
I was watching the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders in autumn of 2018. They had a media training day. Brought the women in. They want to,
Yeah.
ask them some questions.
Get them
make
prepped for being
Jonathan,
in front of
being a
the.
Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, you're always
Inundated.
dignitaries and
Yeah.
world leaders, and
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah. You're an ambassador.
You're an ambassador. You could be in a Foot Locker in Fort Worth any day of the week.
Yeah.
You got to be ready. The Me Too movement is a big deal right now. Do you feel that this is a big concern that the DCC should take on? Taylor T. Ooh. Me Too? Me Too. When you say Me Too, are you not familiar with the Me Too movement? I am, let's say I'm not familiar. Let us say that.
Hypothetically,
I'd say I might not be familiar with the Me Too movement. No, ma'am. They cut to her in her confessional. Am I familiar with the Me Too movement? What is she talking about? I had no idea what she's talking. Do you know what she's talking about? I can't figure this out. Oh, Taylor T. So they brought her back in post. They just said, Taylor, I'm very curious. How do you consume your news? Do you do it? Do you watch the news on television? Do you listen to the news on the radio? I have Instagram. Duh. What are you talking about? Jonathan. I have TikTok.
It's fine.
It's fine. I get TikTok. Rocky and Kanye. It said it right here. I got TikTok. It said vote for the Rocky and Kanye. It's fine. President Joe Jurgensen. Who? It's on TikTok. He came in. He was like
Spike
Jones, Jurgensen.
Spike Jones Jurgensen.
Spike Jones Jurgensen on TikTok. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You talk about numbers. I'm talking about TikTok. Update with Charlie. May she was at 58.
Yeah.
September 2nd, she'd up to 82 million. Today's October 6th. May of 2020, she has 58 million followers. September 2nd, 2020, it goes up to 82 million. October 6th, 2020, what's that? A month and 4 days? She goes from 82 to what?
Like 102?
91. 9 million people in a month. So, Jonathan, we're on the cusp. And when that hits 100, that's the singularity. I read Ray called me, and that is when it
Actually
happens.
folds in on itself.
It folds. You'll feel it because it will be like a bump. It will be a... Was that an earthquake?
That's a lot of people.
Was that an earthquake? No. We've now taken technology, we've become it, and we now look back as pre and post. There will be that marker when the moment it hits 100, there'll be
the Charlie marker.
Pre and post. So, November of 2018, 2 years ago, Lana Rhoades, number one porn performer on Pornhub, number one most searched pornographic performer. In November of 2018, but I looked it up originally then as one of my favorite quotes of all time. Well, I definitely put my heart into a lot of my anal stuff, which is going on my tombstone. I'll just say, Seth J. Romatelli, September 20th, 1973, January 19th, 2024. I put my heart into my anal stuff, just to let people know, with the heart. 37 posts on Instagram, 2.4 million followers. That was in November of 2018. Now she has 128 posts, 12.7 million followers.
All right.
So that's a pretty decent pickup in 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, no Charlie numbers.
No, Charlie, exactly.
But
exactly. Heart in butt, yes.
Heart in butt.
I put my heart into my anal stuff. You have to!
You can't not.
Can't not. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, don't think that's on your tombstone. I've already paid for mine at Hollywood Forever. Will I have to quote her? Will I have to...
That's what... Can you quote?
Can I legally steal her quote and put it on my tombstone?
Yes. Cool.
What was that system? That was
a crazy system.
Was it a transistor radio?
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Bruno Mars on a transistor radio.
I haven't heard a speaker like that in a long time.
Wow, that was not a great speaker. Great music coming out of it.
It
Mr.
was like
Mars.
a radio station through like an old timey, like a real thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That had been submerged in water since March.
Maybe a little fucked up.
It was December of 2018. I stopped by the Holy Smokes Church over on Western to get some of those guiding spiritual principles. You guys...
This is when they were still open?
This is when they were
or
open.
no longer open?
Oh, no,
Because you went by there once or you...
Oh, they were open. They did mass or sacrament for maybe like 3 days. They
Before the
did
cops.
like they're putting like Jesus on Friday, Sunday. Cops came in, resurrect. You're done. Close it.
Yeah.
Padlock. Shitty handwritten note. No weed. Spelled like WEAD. Like, you fucking idiots. But yeah, the Holy Smokes Church, amazing principles, an amazing church.
Good name.
Good, amazing.
What are the principles?
Well, we're all sons and daughters of the Most High Jah God,
Jagad.
and with all this requires treat one another with love.
Trees?
Trees
Tree?
with love.
Tree with love. One tree.
We
one love.
respect all people in all spiritual pursuits.
All strains.
Sounds good. Diversity is strength. Well, wait a minute.
Sativa and indica.
Yeah. It is the Most High God Jah who shows no partiality between man or woman, race, class, or creed. Like this.
Truth.
Service is the highest ideal activity. Let us strive collectively and individually to make our world a better place for fellow human beings. Well, wait a minute. I'm talking shit. I'm hold on now. This is more than a building. This church is a congregation of believers in getting high. Our building is the site of the sacramental ministries. Members are required to show the highest respect and reverence for our premises and our sacred space. That means, like, don't steal lighters.
Yeah.
It's by sharing your gifts, creativity, and inspiration that we uplift our ministries and our congregation. You can share the gifts God has given you. That means, like,
Your weed.
pass that fucking around.
Your weed.
Give us your weed, because we have no weed, WEAD. Even as you have done to the least of these children, you have done to me. Oh, so now they're getting, like, straight biblical. They're pulling, like...
I'm pulling like weird.
I like that. Well, it's good to do, because then it really dupes you. The true path of spiritual consciousness is a progressive relationship with the existential I am. We respect all past, even those that appear different than our own. So that's just like if you like bongs instead of bowls.
Yeah.
It's cool, dog.
Edibles.
Oh, you like your modality is edibles? I hate you. But no.
But I love you.
But I love you. The church is a community of members who are unified and integrated as a family. Let us be family in reality and truth. Okay. The guiding spiritual principles of the Holy Smokes Church.
Do you think they just moved churches? Or did they disband?
No, that's just, unfortunately, like many of the world's great religions,
They lost.
sometimes they lost. I have here now. I was watching. You realize at the beginning of this quarantine.
It says it's open.
Oh, on Western. Yeah.
Closes
Says it's
at
open on the internet. What closes at 8? It's open? Okay, then it's open. Oh, you looked it up on the internet, it said it's open. Then the weed store's open. Okay. I believe it. Beginning of quarantine, I start watching Judge Judy. So I'm like 25 years late to the party, you know.
You'd never watched it?
Never watched it. Held a sort of disrespect, I think. Apologized to Miss Scheindlin. Didn't understand. Always heard about how much money she made every year and would get angry. Didn't realize that she deserves every penny. So I'm watching. It's nice because I get a couple episodes a day on my main channel 2 CBS. But I also get
current episodes.
Well, yeah.
Or
once from this past season.
Yeah.
I'm in the mix. I'm jumping on my KCALs and I'm getting anything from like 2016 to 2018. Hair is all crazy. It's been lovely. I'm watching the 25th season premiere just a few weeks ago, which is weird because they did a few episodes and now they've stopped. They're referencing coronavirus in like ones that were done in March, and now they're back. But I think she's just posted up in New York, and she's doing everything. It's because it looks so. I'm like, oh, you're like basically in your like condo in like Manhattan.
And they're like green screening
Yeah,
it?
this is like insane. And you have the people there, and they're putting their paperwork on things, and we're bringing a camera in. It's like football. It's like you get what you can get. You take the things you love, Judge Judy and football. You don't get them in their full glory, but it's better than
nothing.
And a woman told me on the season premiere, she said, the truth is in the pudding. And I said, it's not, but it is. Because if the proof's in the pudding, the proof is the truth. So you're in it.
You're basically
you
right.
are right.
Somehow.
The truth is in the pudding. So for the first time
Ever
in
the history of English.
ever that one of these people fucked up.
And said something correct.
They actually, a broken clock, Jonathan, actually did it right.
The truth is in the pudding.
The truth is in the pudding. And I was like, oh, what a... oh,
My goodness.
my goodness gracious. Yes, the truth is in the pudding.
Can you explain the original phrase and what it means?
The etymology of the... No, I don't have to. It's been banished. The truth is now in the pudding.
The truth, Jonathan, is now inside
So,
of the pudding.
I jump on a show that started in September of 1996, which I guess is good. It gives me a lot of fucking episodes to...
But where
to
were
really-
where you access? How
No.
how far back can you dip in those archives?
That's a great question. Now the
I get
announcer...
Court TV or something probably runs those bad
maybe
boys. They
runs
probably
this
got to
in
do
syndication.
marathons
If we
and
just
shit.
talked to Judy, we could probably
Just holler at Judy.
holler at Judy and go into like have her
Send you a
like,
flash drive.
flash it and zip it.
Yeah.
Skip it to the inbox. Announcer Jerry Bishop, he announces the show. He every season except the first one. So he's been there for 24 years or whatever. He died in April. Incredibly sad for me discovering the show, getting into it, and then finding out that this sweet man has passed. Hoping that he gets a little bit more than Bill Paxton got.
Right.
Because they'd only done 5 episodes. This guy's done 25 fucking years. They picked a beautiful photograph of him. There's a sort of reel-to-reel, audio kind of. He's like in an office with equipment behind him. He gave it a beautiful setting, crisp button down, beautiful photograph. Just put up his date of birth and his death, but only for a few seconds. Would it be too much to ask to put together a light blooper reel?
What about Judy just saying something?
Or if Judy had said something about the thing is, maybe I don't know if her and Jerry even crossed paths.
they never knew each other.
She's out every other week for 3 days. They bang the episodes out. She's back in New York.
He does the other part of it.
He's there.
They're ships in the night.
They're ships in the night. If Bird was to pass, Bird's the bailiff,
Yeah, that would be a different story.
it's a completely different story. Now, Bird is over at Sunset. I mean, he's
What is
on
his name? Bird?
Bird. He's there. He's on location. She's not there. So it's like
So Bird is in a courtroom with
these
people.
losers. Yeah.
And then Judge Judy is being like
Oh, she's
holographed
like
in there?
a 40
hologram?
hologram with her and Kato and Ray J. They're the new
Mark and Brian.
yeah. So the 3 of them
Via-
now decide like she confers with Kato and then with Ray J. And they usually, if it's 2-1, it's like the Supreme
They-
Court. You just
yeah,
have an
and
odd,
then-
and they'll sometimes it's all 3 of them. They come right in,
Come at him.
come at them strong.
In a raunchy,
In a raunchy fucking
variety
sexy freak show kind of way. So yeah, let's I guess this is it. We gotta I'm sure somehow
You have to make a decision, Seth.
I have an enormous decision to make.
I mean, you have several.
I had
decisions.
no idea. I really thought I thought it was binary.
No.
Here or there.
No.
What are you?
No. It's definitely not.
And I was like, this won't be difficult.
This will only take a
Let me
moment.
find it. Come. And then I was like, Jeremy Spike Cohen, wait a minute. Does he wear fucking Timberlands? Wait a minute. So yeah, this official ballot is really, I should probably take this sticker off. It's
I
disrespectful
don't
to
think
even
you
have this
know
on.
if you.
I haven't voted.
You haven't technically
I haven't done
accomplished
shit.
this task yet.
I haven't done fucking shit.
That's why it's falling off.
Oh, that's why it's coming off. Let me just put that down. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So yeah, it's just quite amazing.
You got all your props on there and stuff too?
Oh, so many props. Dialysis? Do I like dialysis or I
do I
don't like
hate it?
dialysis? I got a lot of work to do.
We got a lot of work
I thought
to do.
it was going to be easy. And then I look down. The first thing I see is there's a guy named Rocky who's the president and Kanye is his vice president. I was like, I thought Kanye was running for president. This thing done fucking got crazy.
It's wild.
So, like 2020, this ballot done got wild.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap it up. We'll sit down.
Yeah.
We'll go through the 65 pages that are in this fucking thing and figure out how I fucking,
how you've
like I got some scratchers for my birthday. I got a scratcher that was so fucking complicated. I took my contacts out to read it so I could get it up. Like, all right. Then I read it so many times that I'm like, I literally don't know. I brought it in and handed it to 7-Eleven. They rang it, and $5 came up, and I was like, well, that's a good fucking thing I walked that in. Literally
no idea.
Impossible. That was twice as easy as this.
Yeah.
Because Joe Jurgensen and Jeremy Spike Cohen have an opportunity to lead us to the promised land. Well, I got a lot of research to do, and by a lot of research, I mean absolutely none.
It would be cool if instead of ballots, they were like scratchers.
It would be cool if they were scratch and sniff.
If you
and
could
each
just,
candidate picked a fragrance
you scratched
that
it
best
off,
represented them.
You vote for whoever you get on your scratchers.
Oh, fuck.
You scratch it off, and you're like, oh, this is for this one.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta buy another one.
Gloria Lariva's our president. That sounds good. How crazy is it that like this thing is so fucked up? If Gloria Lariva became the president, we would be crying and dancing in the streets. Gloria! What? I don't know. It's awesome. Literally guarantee you that Gloria Lariva is like the best candidate. I'm not saying I'm gonna vote for her. I wish I
could. I can't. Just can't.
But in a perfect world,
yeah,
Gloria Lariva and Sunil Freeman would be the president and vice president.
Yeah.
Of the Peace and Freedom Party.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Total lie, but fucking yeah.
It's
so we got work to do. Let's get to work.
Research. Some research.
This is
just on the props.
Oh, the props, dog.
I mean, 75% of Uber drivers want this, but the other ones that are like, don't do it, are like, I'm going to die if you do this.
And then the commercial ends, and then you look at your girlfriend Samantha, and you're like, what are we supposed to do? And then the next commercial that comes on is the exact opposite one.
Yeah.
And then that finishes, and she looks at you and says,
wait.
So are we supposed to? And I'm like, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, like my friend fucking Natchez says, he was just like, just follow the money. Just look at who's putting up the
spent the
dough
most
for
money
each
and then
of
do
those
the other
things
one
and figure out.
One dude's like, man, my dialysis is crazy. And then I was like, I don't even know what dialysis is. And then the next person from the next commercial was like, dialysis is dope. And there was a bunch of people like, dialysis.
Gloria, dialysis. Yeah.
That's why it's a good thing I got the ballot so early. It's going to take time to
fucking... It's going to take us this long. Because otherwise I just wind up doing like a cheat sheet from some fucking, satire writer in fucking New York or some shit. And I just
comedy
feel like
writer?
a putz head.
Oh, shit. Like a Last Week Tonight writer? Like, oh, fuck, I wasn't supposed to do that?
I just wound up filling in like bullshit.
Joe Jurgensen, he got 49,000 votes in Hollywood. I can always write it in, though.
You just write in anything, right?
Could you write in Biden and Harris? Or would they just be like, dummy?
Yeah, risk it.
Yeah, dummy, it's right there.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
There were so many names, I couldn't see
literally so many names.
I couldn't tell.
You can do fucking, you knew Spike. You can do nicknames, huh? Spike.
Yeah. Why didn't Joe do Corn Pop Biden?
Why didn't you do Corn Pop?
Joe Corn Pop Biden.
Corn Pop Biden. I'll cut you. You get the blade, because it's, you got the...
Kamala Truth Pudding Harris.
Truth is in the pudding Harris. I like these two. Are they the Peace and Freedom? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm on page 30 of a 600-page fucking ballot. But that's democracy, baby. And that's a beautiful thing.
It's gorgeous.
Let me put my sticker back on.
Hold on. Where's my sticker?
I'm going to look so cool out tomorrow. My sticker will be like,
People are gonna be like, hold on a
wait
second.
a minute, you voted.
Who did you
third?
vote for?
I don't know, man.
Rocky.
I literally, but wasn't he running for president, Kanye West?
100% was.
Why is he not the president here?
Because he couldn't get there.
So they just teamed him up with Rocky?
I don't understand because that means he could.
What if Rocky and Spike teamed up? That'd be an incredible combination.
He's definitely running for president in other states.
This is a stupid system we have.
That's a fucked up system if that's true.
Gloria,
Spike Jones.
I found your ballot, Gloria, but I put it on the wrong name, Gloria, and now Joe Jurgensen is president. Oh, fuck, we fucked up. Joe Jurgensen's president.
Joe.
Do you know anything about him? I know his name's Joe Jurgensen.
That can't be good.
And his vice president's name's Spike. Oh, we're fucked.
It's his dog.
Joe Jurgensen and his dog Spike. I approve this message. All right. We're going to make it. We're going to make it.
823
We were
episodes.
fighting to get to Halloween. Then I got this ballot. I'm like, maybe we're fighting to the 3rd.
Yeah.
But the ballot says we have 17 days
So
after.
we're fighting to the
So we're really
20th.
fighting to bring your triad to Thanksgiving.
Fighting at Thanksgiving.
We're fighting to introduce your family to all of your lovers.
Yeah.
Past, present, and future.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a wonderful Christmas.
First time you've seen him in 7 months, and you roll in with
So
fucking.
bring everybody you fucked in the last decade. Just bring
Everyone
'em.
come to dinner.
Everyone come.
By the way, it starts at 3 p.m.
Everyone come. Because actually, we're setting the world record for the biggest Thanksgiving orgy. So come. Oh yeah, dude.
Yep.
America through the eyes of two American Americans. This is episode 823.
Yes, it is.
We looked back at 2018, which wasn't that long ago, but in the terms of the show being like, you haven't done the show for almost a decade and a half.
Yeah.
I guess come back 824, we'll go into 2019, which I guess will be crazy weird.
The last stuff that we thought about.
The last year.
Pretty much.
The last year.
The last year that anything happened.
Last year of all the bullshit that we had from top to bottom.
Yeah.
From
Like,
shitty New Year's all the way to the fucking next one. Oh man, 2020 is going to be amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw something they posted because they were doing the holidays out. 20 is going to be amazing because everything falls like Halloween's on a Saturday night, like Christmas
Oh,
is on
it's
like everything fell on like a weekend, like fucking yeah. Oh, scale it back. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
A fucking horror show.
So yeah, we'll be looking back at where we, and then we'll see where we go to that yes, that. So please come back for that. Thank you so much. Anything you want to leave a message about the candidates, of course. If you
If you have another
if you
candidate
have a
that we need to
candidate
look
that-
further
then
into,
I need
please.
to worry about as a write-in candidate. Please give me
some
all of their bona fides, please. 888-842-2357.
We are listener supported, ad free, commercial free. So if you can support us and keep us that way and keep us
Would it
alive
just
and
be
thriving.
undemocratic if it just had like Biden and Trump?
But
Is that
isn't it
why
like-
there's other people that?
but like-
just to give it the
But if that's the
appearance
case,
of it?
then why not somebody like like a Sanders or somebody like that
Yeah.
has to remove themselves? So what you're left with is
Yeah.
like the discrepancy between a legitimate candidate and a candidate that doesn't stand a chance. Why are they on there? Because it's a gesture at best. So it's fucked up.
It just does
It
it-
shouldn't be that way because it's like, what the fuck? Like it's so.
I don't know. No, Howie Hawkins though.
It's
When I was
just
a
so
kid, man,
whack.
if
Like
you told me that Howie Hawkins was going to be the president 2 years ago, I would have been like, "Dog, you're high on drugs. You think Howie Hawkins is going to run for president?" And lo and behold, I got my ballot, and
Yeah.
right there for president, Howie Hawkins,
Double H.
Double H, MCO.
It's just
It's
It's
an
a
absolute
janked out-
fucking janked out, stupid fucking system.
it should
Whole
be.
thing is so broken.
Yeah, it should be seriously reformed.
There ain't nothing gonna ever happen.
But I mean,
But we're gonna make it happen. The people.
yeah.
All power to the people.
Speaking of people,
Gloria.
Gloria. I found you on my ballot, but
Had
I
no
wrote,
idea you existed.
but instead I wrote in my own name at the bottom.
Because his games are so nice.
So come back for 824. We are listener supported, commercial free, advertising free. We answer to no one except the listener,
Except Howie Hawkins.
except Double H
Joe-
and you, the listener.
Joe Jurgensen.
Spike Jones. So if you could pledge to us on Patreon, please do so. It keeps the show free for everyone else, except for you, and it keeps us going, and it also gives you access to all the video versions of these episodes that Jeff edits for us live here in studio, and also access to the archives of all the previous episodes from going back all the way to February of 2006. We have a website. We have a toll-free voicemail, 888-842-2357. What is it,
It
Seth?
probably makes the dialysis one is right here. It's probably like, if it could be explained in English
can-
and not this, someone would be like, are you like a normal, empathetic human being?
That you don't want-
You vote this way, yes
Yeah.
or no? Are you a monster fuck? Then you would vote this way.
Absolutely.
Well, you should just say that. Normal person, monster fuck, and then you could like, oh, I'm a normal person.
Like-
oh, I'm a monster fuck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, there's probably one that's like, there probably
Jonathan,
is.
this
right?
establishes state requirements for kidney dialysis clinics and requires on-site medical professionals, initiate statutes. It requires physicians, nurses, or practitioners or assistants on-site during dialysis treatment. That's maybe good. Maybe you want somebody there for
in
treatment.
case something happens,
But
or
maybe
you need
no.
help.
Maybe you don't. It costs more maybe to have them there and you don't need them there.
I don't know.
Somebody, are you a nice person or a monster fuck?
Are you an Uber or
yeah.
you a
Are you Uber or
fucking-
Lyft? Is it two different? It's a different.
Uber party or Lyft
they
party?
air them right after, and I'm just like, the guy looks angry
Yeah.
getting dialysis, but this woman's getting something, and she looks like she's loving it. Her legs are in the air. She's like, I love dialysis.
I don't know.
I got to look up what the fuck dialysis is. That's the first.
I can tell you what it is.
I'm going to look up
blood cleaning.
blood cleaning. Well, that sounds like you want that, no?
Yeah, but you don't want to be charged for it if you need it because you
No.
die if you don't get it.
Well, then that's non-monster fuck. That's the
Yeah.
dialysis is a treatment for kidney failure that rids your body of unwanted toxins, waste products, and excess fluids by filtering your blood. When your kidneys fail, your body may have difficulty cleaning your blood
Yeah,
and
so-
keeping your system chemically balanced.
Yeah.
So I want the yes on dialysis. Unless yes means that
It makes it harder to
it
get.
makes somebody like they tease you when they're doing it. That practice. I don't know.
They mock you. Dirty blood.
Your blood's all fucked up, huh? Ooh.
We're going to find out everything.
We're gonna find out everything.
And we might even offer up some...
We know we will not
we
offer
won't.
up anything about anything.
come back for 824.
It's empathy, compassion, monster fuck.
That's it.
That's my
Whatever that is
whatever.
to you.
However that just
However that translates to
from
you,
you.
do it that way. 888-842-2357, toll-free voicemail. Come back for 824. Tell a friend. Come back.
Come back for laughter.
Thank you for being here with us and navigating through this
Ballot initiatives.
these initiatives with us. What else? Come back. I said that already.
Gloria
Gloria.
for freedom.
For the Peace and Freedom Party.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.